Hello everybody, it's Miss Amy. I'm in the garden here at home and thought I would give you a quick walking tour of the garden so you can see what's still coming. Although we're just doing farm stands on Saturday mornings, there are still crops available during the week, and I would love for you to let me know what things you're interested in so that I can get them picked and have them ready for you. These are the salad tomatoes, and you can see there are still lots of them coming. Lots of them are ripe. I could actually pick a bunch of them today. We've been selling these 20 for $4, and I would love for them to not go to waste. I would also love to not have to can every day of the week. I'm trying to get caught up on some other outdoor things that have been pushed down that to-do list as we've been hot and dry. These are, as you remember, regular tomato flavor, just packed into a smaller tomato. They're not sweet like a cherry or a grape. They taste just like a regular tomato. We've used them for sauce. We've used them, chop them up, roast them. We've used them for soups. We've used them for all sorts of things. So there are tons of them available. The beets are doing better since we've started to have some different daytime temperatures, cooler. I'll hill these up a little bit more and we should get some beets out of them soon. The green beans are doing really great. These new patches have been outstanding. In fact, I have 2 pounds of beans in the refrigerator right now that I picked yesterday that are looking for a home. If you still want to can or freeze tomatoes, these are your friends. These are the Big Mamas. They're aroma style tomato. They're really rich and meaty. They do not have a lot of seeds or water. They are still really plentiful right now. I've been picking about 5 pounds off of these plants every other day, and I'm thinking that tomorrow I may actually have more off of these. There are 6 plants total, 4 of them here in this row, and they don't get extremely red. They get more of an orange. Those are just about ready. So I have a lot of these coming. There will also be some that I think will not get to maturity, so there will be some nice firm green tomatoes if you have something that you'd like to make with green tomatoes. If you want to make a chutney or chow chow, green tomato salsa, there are lots of recipes for that out there as well. I mean, look at all of those tomatoes. Again, I am able to can them, but I would certainly like to do some other things. But if canning is what needs to happen with them, then I will do that. Let me know if you'd like some bulk tomatoes, and I can pick for you, and we can make it pick up easy and convenient. These are the other 2 tomatoes. The peppers, these are the jalapenos, and they have slowed down, except they've sent out a ton of flowers, and they have a ton of baby peppers coming. And if our temperatures stay in the 70s and close to 80s, I think we'll see some of these mature again. But there are still a handful of mature peppers in here, or nearly mature peppers in here, just not as many as we've seen in the past. Same thing with the serranos. There are actually a lot of serranos that are ready to pick if you want a hot pepper. These are ideal. They don't have that kind of a green vegetable taste that I think you get with a jalapeno pepper. These you can slice lengthwise, and you can dehydrate them, and you can use them then in the winter. The banana peppers are doing better, and there are more coming. I pulled the zinnias that were in here. I think the zinnias were taking a lot of the nutrition, and they were competing. So there are some nice banana peppers coming, and again, lots of new flowers and new babies coming on those plants as well. There are slicing tomatoes coming. They're maybe not as big as the early in season varieties were, but there are still some nice sized tomatoes in here. Gosh, it almost looks like I need to pick today. Let me know if you want tomatoes and how many, and I can certainly pick them and we can coordinate. These are the sweet Carmen peppers, and same situation. There are quite a few of them in here. There are some green ones, there are some red ones, there are some that are in between, and there are more flowers and babies coming. The bell peppers are never extremely productive until we get to the end of the year and they kind of go into hyper mode. There are more flowers on these plants right now than there have been all season, and there are tons of babies coming. It's very bizarre to me, but I think that's just kind of the nature. They like a little bit cooler temperatures. They don't like it when it's scorching hot. So again, if we have decent temperatures for the next couple of weeks, I think we'll see quite a few of these come back in. There's a nice one. So if bell peppers are something on your wish list that you would like to get in the freezer, or you have a dish that you want to make and use them, same thing with the Carmins. Let me know and I will see what I can do to accommodate. There's one that's turning red. So that's the situation here in the garden. I never put the hose away. Why bother when you use it almost every day? I didn't show you these tomatoes. This plant has some really nice sized tomatoes. The plants themselves are not the best looking this time of year, but you don't care when there's fruit like this in there. But again, if you want some big fat green tomatoes, there are some in here. So that's the garden here in a nutshell. I've got a handful of onions down in the front of this row. Hopefully they will finish up before it gets frost. It's just amazing to me that we still have so many nice sized tomatoes and so many tomatoes that are still ripening. We had a good season, it just continues. And they must think it's spring because they're sending out more flowers again too. Thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you're well. I hope you're happy. I hope you want vegetables. Get in touch and let me know what's on your wish list, and we'll do our best to get you taken care of, and we can coordinate. With just doing farm stands on Saturdays, that frees up a lot of time for me during the week. So if we need to meet somewhere, that becomes a whole lot easier. Thanks so much and hope to see you soon. Bye.